Hey guys, what's up? Tim Stoddard here with SoberNation.com. I found this really great quote on Sobriety Engine earlier today, and it got me thinking about some fears that I used to have in early recovery and when I was just coming around. I've talked a lot about my fear of being bored, and I think that something that keeps a lot of people away from really giving like sobriety and recovery an honest shot is that they think they're never going to have fun anymore. And I've talked about this before because I think it's important that we address that, because it's like a real concern and we should take that seriously, because why would anybody get sober if they're just going to be bored and miserable, even if they really have to? I think I think that's important to address, and I think that it's a valid fear for people who are thinking that they probably need some help and they might have a problem with addiction or with alcohol, but what's the point if they're just going to be bored and miserable? So this quote was something that reminded me of my sponsor back in Florida, and the quote was, "You can give up the one thing and have everything, or you can give up everything and have the one thing." And God, that just became so true for me, because we need to be honest with ourselves that it's not going to happen all at once. It's not like you're just going to stop drinking and poof, things are going to be great for you and it's all going to happen in an instant. But I've never really seen this not happen, where all of the things that you want in your life, if you want to travel, or you want to build a great career, or you want to have a family, or you want to start a really successful business, or you want to be healthy and in shape, whatever the case may be, you can have all of those things. But if you used and if you drink like the way that I did, they don't go together. You can't be completely obsessed with drugs and alcohol and be obsessed with a positive lifestyle at the same time. It's just the way that the world works. I don't really have a lot of reasoning behind it, other than I know that it's just the truth. So you can give up the one thing and you can have everything, or you can give up everything. You can give up those dreams, you can give up the trust in your family, and you can give up the relationships with your nieces and your nephews and your cousins, and you can give up that business that you really wanted to start, and you can give up your health and seeing the world and your peace of mind. But you can keep the addiction. You can keep the drugs, you can keep the alcohol. The thing that I really want to talk about, and the conversation that I want to start around this topic, and I would really love to hear you guys' input, is even when you say it so clearly like that, it's still, when you're in the moment, it can still be a difficult decision. When I'll speak for myself, when I was really, really in it, and when I was in those last years and months of just being full-blown addicted, I wouldn't be able to tell you straight up if I was willing to give up this one thing to have everything. But what I advocate to people who are on the fence, if they're looking around, maybe they're starting to have some ideas that they need help, or that they want something else out of their lives, I would say give it a shot, because what do you have to lose? The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to be sober for a little bit, and you're going to start to gain these things. And as you gain them, and if you decide that you like drinking and you like getting high better, you can always go back to it. I hope that you don't. I hope that you stay in recovery or sober, and even if a couple years from now you decide to take a different direction in your life, you're only going to have a positive outcome from learning the lesson of the power of sacrifice and giving away this one, this anchor, just letting letting go of this ball and chain. And if you do that, I promise you, you will see some of these other dreams and aspirations and goals that you have start to come into fruition in your life. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment. I want to hear some conversation about, that choice and that decision when you knew it was either one or the other, and some of the struggles that you might have had in your mind, or maybe for you, like you knew that you were ready to give up this one thing to get everything. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. Once again, if you want to reach out to me, you can reach me directly at tim@sobernation.com. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you next week.